Trojan Sports Now.
Hello and welcome to Trojan Sports Now. I'm Ryan Renfro, and today we are joined by sophomore goalkeeper Mikki Lewis. Mikki, thanks for joining us today.
Hi.
We're going to jump right into it. We're going to start off in high school. You graduated from Creekside High School, correct?
Yes.
In St. John's, Florida, and you hold the school record for career saves and shutouts. I think career saves you had 388
Yes.
and shutouts of 40. So with so much success in high school, how much did Troy, recruit you coming in?
I went to a tournament, and the old coach, he emailed me after he saw me, said he saw my punt, and he thought it was impressive, and he wanted me to come out to an ID camp, and I came out, and I saw Troy, and I loved it, so.
Awesome. And when you say punt, is that when you start, you kick it from the goal and it goes way up in
Yeah.
the air? Okay, gotcha. So then with that being said, what's been your favorite part about kind of the transition between the old coach and Jason Hamilton?
I love Jason because he's just he's brutally honest, but he also, he's really, really smart. So it's not like we're doing the same game plan every game. We have a different game plan for each game. And I've never had that from another coach before. It's always been, we play this way. But with Jason, it's like, we play this way for this game, and we play this way for this game, because every game's different. And it's teaching me a lot about my soccer IQ and really bringing my intelligence up on the soccer game.
Gotcha. So you'd say that since your freshman season last year, you've learned a lot just in the span of 1 year. Gotcha. Yeah. So, and jumping into for your freshman season, you started in all 22 games.
Yeah.
That's pretty impressive as a freshman. You were ranked in the top 50 freshmen in the country by TopDrawerSoccer.com. Also pretty cool. How exciting was it to come in your freshman year after high school and the success you had in high school and have that much of an impact on Troy?
That's all I could have asked for. It was all I wanted. I worked really hard in the summer, and all I really wanted to do was help the team in any way possible. If that was coming off the bench or making the starter better, it was just even better to be the starter, which is all I wanted. But I just wanted to help the team, and I want as much success for Troy soccer as possible.
Awesome. Is there anyone you maybe looked up to coming into Troy? I know you wear 00. I think Annabelle Simpson took that number.
Annabelle Simpson took number 1, and I really wanted number 1. So I came in, and Bono, she was the senior goalkeeper. When I was a freshman, she had 0. And I was like, well, I'm going to be 00. So that's my number now.
Awesome. And then kind of talk about, I guess, how you started playing soccer. I know for me, I always wanted to be a baseball player when I grew up. I wanted to be like the next Derek Jeter or anything, or someone awesome like that. So what kind of inspired you to play soccer, and how'd you get started?
I just played a lot of sports growing up. I did softball, baseball, karate, volleyball, soccer, and soccer is when I had the most passion for, I would say.
And you also played volleyball, correct?
Yes.
So is there anything in any of those sports that maybe you carry over in terms of maybe leadership, or that you've learned from those sports in the past that you kind of apply to Troy's team this year?
Yeah, volleyball taught me it was really family oriented, because it was such a small team and a small group, and you're really on the court, it was all about picking each other up, because volleyball is a game of mistakes. And I think that taught me in soccer, even if someone makes a mistake, you have to be it's okay. You can bring, I brought that over to soccer, just positive energy and familyness, closeness.
And then in terms of leadership, you are a leader on this team. You've recorded 5 shutouts this season. You're having an incredible year so far. You guys are 9-3. What sort of ways have you impacted the team, I guess, in terms of leadership? As a sophomore, you've had a huge impact on this team.
Yeah. This season, especially last season, I was still a little hesitant to take a leadership role. But after last season, this season, I knew it was my time to step up and take control, because we only have one returner from my back line, and I have 3 new people in my back line. And so it's really up to me and Peyton to control our back line and, just make things organized, because it is really new to a lot of people.
Gotcha. And kind of what's been your favorite, with that being said, what's been your favorite, I guess, game so far this season? Like I said, you guys are 9-3, 9 wins so far this season. I know it gets pretty competitive. I'm up in the stands almost every home game. So I'm watching you guys compete. And you guys play, you're a really good team. You have a lot of chemistry, and I think everyone knows that. But what's been your favorite game personally this season so far? Just the first one that comes to your
We played University of Louisiana Lafayette last Sunday, and we just played as a team really, really well. There is a lot of room for improvement still, but it was one of the best we've played this entire season, and it made us really hopeful for the future and what we can build off of that, because we just connected so many passes and like we looked like a good team, and it was the best we've looked.
Gotcha. And you travel to Louisiana. What's it like, on the bus as a team? It's a long drive.
Yeah.
How long is that drive?
I think it was between 7 and 8 hours.
It's a long time to be in the car with a bunch of girls. So
Yeah, we have the sleeper buses, so we get to really pass out.
Really?
I don't think a lot of people talk during that time. It's just a lot of sleeping. If there is talking, like it's about the movie that's on, or like we'll turn on ABC Family and we watched The Notebook, and
that's a great movie.
Great movie.
It was on ABC Family the
It
other
was.
night. I had to sit down and watch that. But I know the volleyball team actually. Blair Winston said that on the bus rides to away games, the freshmen have to sleep up on the top bunk. Or do y'all have the same kind of buses? Is that what you mean, the sleeper bunk?
We do have the sleeper buses, but our team's big, and freshmen don't have to sleep on the top. I sleep on the top. I like the top. It's all up to your preference. Some people think the top is like too confined, and
Gotcha.
then some people think the bottoms are too confined because it's like deprived of sunlight. So it's really the bottoms are a little bigger. So we do have a lot of people, and if anyone needs to double up, then they usually do that on the bottom, and that happens to be freshmen sometimes.
Gotcha. This week, like you said earlier, playing Texas State here at home.
Yes.
How excited are you guys coming off those wins in Louisiana to get back in front of your home crowd?
Yes. I'm really excited to start our home game winning streak again. It's really important that we do get a big crowd out there to have energy, and we want to continue building off of last Sunday and how great we did. So it's really it's so important. These games are probably one of the most important weekend of games for us, and we just need to have a lot of energy and just reestablish that we win at home, and it's our home game winning streak. Get that started again.
How much of an impact does it have? I know against South Alabama, we had, I can't even remember how many people were there, but it was packed. There were people on the, on the grass, on the hill, over on the other side of the field. What's it like for you as a player to show up and have that much of an an audience, I guess, if that's the best word to say?
It's unreal. I came into this program and they were a few people come, and last year we had to people were where's the soccer field? I'm it's the thing in the middle of the track.
Right.
And now that people are I'll walk on the quad and people are I'll see you at the game Friday. I'm awesome. That's so great. Thank you for coming, and I didn't even have to ask you. They're just telling me they're coming, and I don't even know them, and that means everything.
Cool.
That we have the whole school supporting us.
Right.
And I think we really are I'm so proud to be a Trojan after those games, and it means so much. And when we're there, we want to we hear everyone cheering, and it pumps us up, and it gives us more energy, and playing at home is the best with the Troy fans.
Right, and hopefully this weekend, Friday, will be a big game for you guys too at home as well.
Yes.
We're going to jump into some fun questions here to close out this segment. What was the last book you read?
Book? Well, I'm reading Medea currently in
What is
Lit.
Medea.
Medea. It's
Is that an educational book?
It's Greek. It's a Greek play by Euripides.
Okay.
And it's about the Greek hero Jason, who went on this journey, but it's really about Euripides made it about Medea being a tragic hero, but she's really just crazy and kills a lot of people. So.
That sounds like an interesting book. Yeah. Awesome. And then I guess we're running out of time here, but one more question. What do you do in your free time? I know as a student athlete, you're a psychology major. You don't have that much time, but what do you do in your free time?
I like to hike. I moved this summer to South Carolina, so I learned that hiking is really cool, and it's really pretty, and it's a great way just to be free and get out in nature.
I've always wanted to go. I've never had the time to go, but I definitely, hopefully soon, I'm looking to go.
I want to go to Oak Mountain State Park in
from
Birmingham.
Yeah, I'm from
Yes,
Birmingham.
I want to go
Alabaster,
there.
So that's the plan. I'm going to go home, hopefully maybe this weekend, if I can find the time. I know me and my friends are looking to hang out from high school with my friends. So anyway, that's all the time we have today. Mikki, thank you so much for joining us.
Oh.
And thank you for tuning in today. Be sure to hang around and get a preview of what's coming up for our Troy Trojan teams. Once again, thanks for tuning in, and go Trojans.